Hi, beautiful fruity cutie. What's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Misfit Vegan, and I told you one day I was going to get my sound together, boo. Yes, that's right. A fruity cutie hooked me up with a mic, and it's all good. Now you can hear me, you can see me. I'm looking good, I'm sounding good, I'm feeling good, I'm getting fit. I told you, Misfit Vegan, getting fit, only took 40 years. We staying consistent. And today we're going to talk about the 3 biggest tips that I have to stick to a raw food diet. Now, I don't have any notes because I'm living this. I'm not a theorist. I don't have any notes on the side. I'm not reading anything. I'm living this lifestyle for 15 years. And yes, it is inconvenient sometimes. You know what's also inconvenient? Being overweight, being sick, being depressed, being in the hospital, X-rays, prescriptions, waiting for the results, all that shit. No, thank you. I'd rather have the inconvenience of being raw. So, headaches are inconvenient, gas, bloating, diarrhea. You know how inconvenient, do you know how inconvenient it is to have diarrhea? Everybody below that knows how inconvenient, let's see who's had diarrhea. Fucking everyone. Everyone that's had diarrhea, put a thumbs up below. I'm gonna see the real ones. Who's a real one who's had diarrhea ever in their life and knows the inconvenient truth of diarrhea? Shout out to Al Gore. What happened to that motherfucker? Okay, we move on. What are the 3 tips? Thanks for asking. You didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. You clicked on the video, boo. Number 1, always have an abundance of ripe fruit in your house. So when you come home from shopping, somebody write this down below, these 3 major tips. When you come, I wish there was a Misfit Vegan when I first went raw. When you come home from shopping, you need to have an abundance of ripe fruit to choose from. Because what I used to do is, I used to buy the things that were cheap, that were on sale. I used to buy the things that, were cheap and on sale. All right, or the things I thought were good for me with the nutrients and the thing and blah, blah, blah. Okay. I would get home, I would have nothing. It is true, berries are good for you, but I never buy berries because they don't fucking fill you up. They're expensive, they don't fill you up, and they're a waste. They're great as a topping, or you put them in smoothies, but like as a food group, berries, not sufficient for a former food addict. So I used to be 190 plus pounds. I'm 5'2.5". I'm a former food addict. I love to eat. I love to eat large volumes of food. I love to be full. I love to eat. I don't like to diet. I never actually was successful on a diet until I started the raw food diet. So when I started that in 2011, everything changed for me. Because finally it was a lifestyle where I was able to eat as much as I want and still lose weight and still heal, feel amazing, look younger every single day. Born in 1985, baby. And that's the raw food diet for you. So what I recommend is you go to the store and you buy an abundance of ripe fruit. And if you go to a store and you don't see anything ripe, go to another store. You really, as a raw vegan, it's going to be a little difficult to just be going to one store. I like to go to 4 different stores. Like, do you know what you're doing? Probably not. That's why I'm doing my course. And my course starts tomorrow, October 1st. I have 1 spot left for 1 lucky fruity cutie, okay? Me and my friend, look at this. Somebody sent me this. We're hosting the Food Addiction Freedom course, and it is a place where you're going to learn everything that I know, all the mistakes I made in the past 15 years, all the things I did right, all the things I did wrong, all my recipes, all my simple, easy tips and tricks. And we're going to actually not just learn, we're going to go deep, and we're going to release the part of you that is self-sabotaging, the part of you that really doesn't want to lose the weight, the part of you that just wants to stay the same. And we're going to do this through hypnosis. I'm a certified hypnotist. Yeah. We're going to do this through EFT. And we're going to do this through different exercises that I do in the Zooms. We meet twice a week for 2.5 hours each time, Sunday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow is the day one. Tomorrow's the last day to sign up. I would highly recommend you send me an email or you check out the link below if you're interested, because we start tomorrow, October 1st, 2025. And I'm so excited because this is the last course I'm doing this year. I only did 2 courses this year. I don't have a lot of time. I do run a fruit festival and my own retreats, and I'm finishing writing my new book, and I published 8 books in the past 2 years, and I have a lot of things going on, and I also am opening a raw vegan restaurant. Fruit is life. So I got a lot of things going on, and I run my private community, Misfit Mondays, and I'm doing this and that. Check out my new website, just finished that. Got a lot going on. Working, on the Woodstock Fruit Festival and, doing that whole, I do the social media for Woodstock, and I got interviews lined up. So I can't do this course too many times, but I love it so much because this is the course that I needed. This is I do it for me. I really do it for me. And it's helped me heal my food addiction. Everything that we're going to do in the course is what has healed my food addiction. And now I no longer eat food when I'm not hungry. But I do eat a lot. I still eat a lot because I work out a lot and I move my body. And I just had breakfast. I had 2 hammy melons. About 2 hours later, I had a sugar kiss melon. So I've had 3 melons today. And then I had a big bowl of ice cream. All right. So I still eat a lot, but I don't eat because I'm not hungry. I eat when I'm hungry, and I stop when I'm full. And I stop eating early. I love to eat dinner around 4 or 5 o'clock. That's not really realistic for most people, but I love to stop eating early. I have the best sleep that way. I feel the best. I wake up in the morning. And when I don't eat late, then I wake up in the morning feeling so much better. I get a great night's sleep, sets me up for a successful day. Okay, everything's better when you stop eating early, right? But I'm going to help you set your life up so that you can do that, even if you work, even if you have kids, even if you have a million excuses. Excuses don't get you results. So we're going to have to find a way to get around your excuses. Tip number 1 is always come home with an abundance of ripe fruit. You know it's ripe when it smells, and then you're going to put the fruit in the fridge. Don't you ever in your life put unripe fruit in the fridge. One of my fruity cuties, she shall remain nameless. Liz, sorry, I tried. Liz now knows to put, we're talking about new Liz, baby Liz, Liz Jr. She now knows to put persimmons. If they're not ripe, you keep them on the countertop. No unripe fruit goes in the fridge, ever, because cold stops the ripening process. Nothing can ever ripen in the fridge. If you want to stop something from ripening, or if you want to make it last longer, then you put it in the fridge when it's ripe, when it is ripe. Okay. Also, try to shop at Asian markets, because these supermarkets, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they're freezing the fruit, then it's defrosting, and it's never ripening properly. I saw green persimmons the other day. Never, ever should a persimmon be green. That was picked so early, way too early. Okay, stick with me, and you'll find out how to pick out all your fruit. I have almost 4,000 videos on YouTube. I have no life. I don't have kids or a dog. So all I do is make videos, and I love it. This is my life purpose. Let me know below any videos you'd like me to make, and I'll make them. And if you join my course, you will learn how to pick out every single fruit. You can call me from the store. You're going to get my phone number. You can FaceTime me. I love that. That's my life purpose. So I love when people FaceTime me from the store and I can help them shop. It's amazing. And you're going to meet your 9 other raw vegan best friends in the course. And you're going to get paired up with 1 of the women to become their accountability partner, and they'll become your partner for life. So check that out below. 1 spot left. We start tomorrow. Tip number 2. I'm not looking at notes. I'm honestly just looking at the time on my other phone, because I do have a Zoom in 30 minutes. So tip number 2 is that you're really going to need to find 5 or 6 easy, simple, go-to dressings that you love. So for me, I don't need recipes all day. Okay, this is the best way to stay raw if you want. If you're able to do this, if you want to do this right, you're going to have to make it simple. So it's smoothies or fruit all day. Breakfast and lunch and snacks, okay? You cut open a watermelon, you're done. You buy some grapes, you wash them, you're done. Oranges, you're done. Apples, you're done. You can make the caramel, which is dates and cinnamon and a little Himalayan pink salt if you want. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of salt. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, salt is not healthy, but in the beginning, you might need that. I had salt many times in the beginning. like in the first, 5 or 6 years. It's not a big deal. Are you putting salt on raw food? Fine. Are you putting salt on French fries? Don't. Boo, don't play yourself. So what I'd recommend is I would highly recommend you get 5 or 6 easy, simple recipes that you know and you love, especially dressings. You can find a lot of dressing recipes in my free book. I'll leave that below. If you don't have that yet, please get it. You can get it on Amazon, not free, or you can get it on my website. Now, I forgot to send my guacamole recipe to my new fruity cutie, Marcus, not Rothkraz. But we have taco salads in here, and I have all of the dressings that go with it, falafels. My falafels are phenomenal, by the way. Like, y'all sleeping on my falafels. I know I'm no raw food romance, but check this out. These are so frickin' good. I don't know who says that word. 3/4 cup sunflower seeds, 3/4 cup sunflower seeds, 2 cups chopped carrots, a 1/2 cup cilantro, that's a lot of cilantro, just a handful. Lime juice, 1 teaspoon lime juice, a 1/2 teaspoon coriander seeds, a 1/2 teaspoon cumin, and a 1/2 cup chopped green onions. Again, that's a lot of green onions. You don't need all that green onions, but these are the amounts that I wrote in the book. Okay, now I know there's 5 ingredients in this, and that is a shame because this book has all the recipes with 5 ingredients or less except this recipe, because this recipe is so fucking good. You put all of that in the food processor: sunflower seeds, carrots, cilantro, lime juice, coriander, cumin, and green onions. You put that in the food processor, you process it up, it makes fucking falafels, nut-free, oil-free, salt-free, and then you can spread it onto romaine lettuce, or you can make it into balls, or you can just crumble it on top of your salad. Woo! And make a big salad with mixed greens and tomatoes and cucumbers and sprouts and peppers and everything you want. And then there's a dressing in here too, which is tahini, lime juice, and water, and that's all you fucking need. You can also have this with my red pepper hummus. Guys, get this book. This book is all my recipes that I made for the first 10 years, 15 years of being raw. Now I'm so lazy, I don't do any of this stuff. Now I just have a fucking hammy melon for dinner. Like, I can't do it. I'm too busy and important. I can't do it. 2 red peppers. Here's my hummus. It's so fucking good. 2 red peppers, 1 small zucchini. Make sure peel that zucchini or else the hummus is not going to be a beautiful color. 2 red peppers, 1 zucchini, a 1/3 cup of pumpkin seeds, 1 tablespoon fresh lemon juice, 1 clove of garlic, and if you absolutely need to, you're going to put a little bit of Himalayan pink salt in there, but you don't need it. Blend that up. It's so good. Okay, I'm looking for I didn't know that this video was going to be about recipes, but here's some easy, simple recipes for you, okay? My green pea guacamole, fat-free. 1 bag of defrosted peas, juice from 1 lime, 1 tomato, a 1/4 cup of cilantro, 2 cloves of garlic, and 1 tablespoon of cumin. Oh my God, this is guacamole. Fat-free, baby. Love this book because, I wrote it. And all these recipes are amazing. Highly recommend it. You can get it for free down below on my website, or you can get the hard copy, not free. But I'm trying to provide as many free resources as possible on my website. I also have the movie Earthlings. I have the mucusless diet healing system for free on my website, the PDF, and a lot more. So go check that out. I have a list of foods that I recommend, foods I don't recommend, help foods that help you stay raw, that aren't really raw, but every fucking raw vegan eats them. So that's tip number 2. Find simple, easy recipes. There's so many dressings in this book. I can't even go through them all. But there's probably like 20 dressings in here. And oh my God, so funny. I opened up the book to the juice that's good for diarrhea. Oh my God. Because everybody below wrote, they did a thumbs up, diarrhea. Celery, fennel, spinach, and apples. Juice that's good for diarrhea. Rest in peace to Jay Kordich. He taught me everything about juice. And I used to be really, really into juice in the beginning when I had a lot more time. But now I'm busy saving the world and, inspiring tens of people here on YouTube and, with my private community. So I don't really have time to juice. I haven't made a juice in months. Love juice. I'll make it one day, or my au pair will make it for me, or my fucking assistant, like all these other raw vegans have. But I don't have an assistant, so I don't make juice. I don't have time. Or I tell myself I don't have time. I don't prioritize juice. I just eat fruit and be cute. And we call it a day, baby. Tip number 3. Okay, what's tip number 1? Buy an abundance of ripe fruit and have it in your house. And have backup too, by the way. Frozen fruit is your backup. Tip number 2, to easily stay raw, you're going to need to find 5 or 6 recipes, especially dressings, because nobody likes salads. We like dressings. And you're going to just rotate those, okay? Ooh, there's a tuna recipe. I think it's in my book. If it's not, it's so good. It's so easy. It's just like sunflower seeds and carrots and celery and dulse. Makes it kind of fishy. So good. All right, Number three, find simple, easy recipes. Ask ChatGPT for recipes. You don't need to ever even buy a book. You can get my book that's why my book is free, because I know you don't need to buy no books ever again. All right, number 3 is take fruit everywhere you go. I can't stress this enough. So many of my fruity cuties, I don't know if they're narcissists or they just, let me know below. Why would you go anywhere without bringing fruit? Why would you think that the world's got you covered? It doesn't. And then somebody the other day was like shocked and appalled that I brought so much fruit to the airport. It's like, what do you think? The airport's gonna fucking bring me fruit? Even on like Emirates, they probably don't have the amount of fruit that I eat. You know what I mean? Like I'm flying fucking JetBlue. What I'm trying to understand is, why do you think the whole world revolves around you? Because it fucking doesn't. What you need to do is you need to bring your fruit everywhere you go. Let me tell you a real life story that happened to me. I once went to Awa's ex-coworker's barbecue. I don't know why. She asked me to go. And, I had nothing better to do with my life. So I went to the barbecue, and it was like 4th of July or something. And they were like, it's $40 a person. And I was like, huh? I told Awa to tell him, well, I'm not going to eat any of the food. Do I still have to pay? He said, yes, you have to pay, but we'll have fruit for you. Okay, so I paid $40 because she wanted me to go. And he said, we're going to have fruit for you. No, they didn't have any fruit. They forgot about me. But guess who had more than enough? I brought a giant watermelon and a pineapple. And guess what? Thank God I did, because once I opened that watermelon, everybody at the barbecue coming and trying to get a piece of this white chocolate, raw vegan white chocolate, okay? Everybody at the barbecue wanted to be fruitarian all of a sudden. What a fucking surprise. Everybody loves fruit, but nobody wants to bring it. Nobody wants to prioritize it. Nobody wants to be the first. That's why you're here. That's why you exist and why you're watching this. That's why you're hopefully subscribed. Please subscribe to this channel. That's why you are following a raw food diet or interested in it or trying to follow it, because you recognize that fruit is amazing and everybody wants fruit. Everybody loves fruit, but nobody wants to be different and weird, and you're willing to step out of the norm and be weird and different. You're not weird. You're just first. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just not like everyone else. And what the saddest thing is, some of you guys are still walking around pretending to be like everyone else. That's the saddest part of society. Like, you're not the same as everyone, and you're trying to act like you are the same. You're waking up like you're average. You're going out to the wedding or to the barbecue or on vacation like, oh yeah, everything will be fine. I'll just eat a salad at a restaurant. No, you won't. You're failing on the raw food diet because you think the whole world revolves around you and it's easy to be raw. No, it's not. It's not easy to be raw if you don't prepare for it. You got to bring your food everywhere you go. When I do laundry, not anymore, but back in the day, I lived on the 5th floor in Brooklyn. And does anybody remember Martin, brother man from the 5th floor? Okay, no. So I lived on the 5th floor in Brooklyn, New York, and I went to do my laundry in the basement. And a lot of times I would get stuck in the elevator because it was in the projects, and it was really scary actually. So I'd go in the basement with my laundry and oranges, because I was always afraid. I got stuck in the elevator multiple times, and then I had to wait hours, and I was always afraid to be without food. You're gonna have to take your food everywhere you go, especially in the beginning, to all the restaurants, to the hair salon, to the nails, to the fucking barbecue, to the everywhere. If I see you out and about, if I fucking see you out and about without any fucking fruit, you gonna fucking be blocked and deleted. If you're serious about this lifestyle, you need to bring fruit with you wherever you go. I don't care if you're just going to Walmart. I don't care if they'll have something there. No, they won't. It might not be ripe. Do you know how many times I brought fruit with me shopping? Your problem is you're not willing to do the things that I'm willing to do to stay raw. People think, oh my God. Okay, so many people have told me you're amazing. You're like not norm, like you have so much discipline. People are looking up to me and shit. No, there's nothing different about me. There's nothing special about me besides my fucking hair and my beautiful voice and my beautiful eyes. No, there's nothing different about me besides the fact that, okay, have perfect skin. No, okay, sorry. I'm fucking willing to do what you're not willing to do. You're not willing to do what I'm willing to do, which is I'm willing to buy 6, 7, 8 watermelons at a time. You're buying fucking 1 or 2. What is that, 2 days worth of food? You going back to the store in 2 days? I'm willing to look crazy and buy a crazy amount, 5 hammy melons, 25 bunches of bananas, 5, 6, 7 bags of grapes. I'm willing to spend the money and I'm willing to put in the time and I'm willing to look crazy and I'm willing to get the stares and I'm willing for people to say, oh my God, that's so much. Like Awa, after 15 years, 20 years of friendship, she's still, 15 years raw, she's still come to my house and she's like, oh, does a family of 10 live here? No, just one fruity cutie raw vegan that has no health problems like you, bitch. I say that to her. No, I say that to her because we both 40 and all my friends are 40 and they don't look like me and they don't feel like me and they got health problems. And I do not. My biggest health problem is dealing with the mold in my fucking house. Yeah, that's a big problem. I'm sure I'm getting some, bad stuff going on in my body because of that. Okay. And I'm not going to fast and I'm not going to take no herbs. No, I'm just going to stay raw and just keep doing what I'm doing and keep investing in me and keep working out every day and keep eating fruit. And the fruit is detoxing the mold. That's my biggest health issue. Okay. And that's it. That's it, boo. If you're interested in healing, if you're interested in losing weight, if you're interested in finally getting free from a food addiction, I'm telling you, the raw food diet is the way, man. It's the way. And you can work with me starting tomorrow, or you can work on yourself, by yourself. Get my free book. It has a list of all the foods I recommend, a list of all the foods I don't recommend. It has the store-bought condiments. It has the homemade condiments, sweeteners I recommend, sweeteners I don't recommend on a raw food diet, seaweed, nuts, seeds, all these things like that, the benefits of eating mono meals and different information. Get this book, and I have 8 other books on Amazon, or 7 other books on Amazon, including Raw Vegan Excuses Part 1 and Part 2, Healing Powers of a Raw Food Diet. I have the Raw Vegan Beauty book. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I've been working really hard to hopefully spread this message because a lot of people are eating animals and their bodily fluids. And it's just crazy to me. And I exist to help you know that we don't need to be afraid of fruit and vegetables. In fact, God designed them for us to eat. And when we do, we thrive and we look amazing and we feel amazing. And I'm going to be looking better every single day. And that final tip, my bonus tip to you, boo, because this video is long enough. My bonus tip to you is change your vocabulary. Oh my gosh, I hear every single day, and I stop them, but I hear people saying in my community and stuff that it's so hard to be raw. It's so lonely to be raw. It's, it's so confusing to be raw. There's so much conflicting information. I don't know. And it's so inconvenient to be raw. It's so hard to be raw. It's so hard to be raw. But I want you to flip that around. It's so hard to be sick. It's so hard to be overweight. It's so hard to be in pain. It's so hard to have a food addiction. It's so hard to be an addict. It's so hard to be like everyone else. Oh my God. You know what I say? It's so hard to be cooked. It's so hard to be sick. It's so hard to be overweight. It's so hard to be like everyone else. I don't want to be like everyone else. It's so hard to be tired. I'm never tired. Even if I don't sleep, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have it's like I'm superhuman. I'm not being I am crazy. But like, I don't feel like anything like I used to feel. I was 16 years old, diagnosed with chronic fatigue and depression and acne, and I was severely overweight for my small body type, okay? Imagine 200 pounds on a 5'2" body. It was horrible. Back pain, knee pain. And guess what? All the pain went away when I lost the weight. Investing in yourself, investing in your looks, investing in your health, the best investment on this planet, because let's be honest, and I'll make a whole nother video on this. The way you look affects the way you feel and the way people treat you. Your whole life will be different when you lose that weight. So if you want to work with me, let's go, baby. You got to be a woman and you've got to have at least 20 pounds to lose, or you have something to heal, or you just really want to go raw for a reason. I need people to sign up that have a reason, because if you don't know like why you want to go raw, or you don't have a reason, then I can't help you. Your why is everything. Okay? So I love you. I want to work with you if you're ready. You have a strong why and a strong will, and you have the time. We just have to meet twice a week. Okay, twice a week, Wednesday and Sunday. You have to show up. On Sunday, we're going to do 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all the women in the UK, and then 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the women here in the US. If you want to come to the 12 or the 7, doesn't matter. It's going to be the same exact class. We're going to do EFT. You're going to get my hypnosis course for free. You're going to get all my books for free. You're going to get everything in my community for free, a private membership for free to Misfit Mondays for 6 weeks. And I have 9 women and we have 1 spot left. We had 2, but somebody signed up this morning. So now we have 1 spot left and I'm so excited, and we start tomorrow. So let me know if you're interested. Email me or click the link below. Check out my website. And don't forget to check out all the free resources on my website too, because I worked hard on that shit. So let me know below what you think and subscribe. And don't forget to thumbs up this video if you've ever had diarrhea. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.